Point number 4. We're talking here today about how to be more regimented. Again, definition of the word regiment, straight out of Merriam-Webster dictionary, is to organize rigidly, especially for the sake of regulation or control. I'm telling you to be regimented. Number 4, establish boundaries or re-establish boundaries. If you used to have boundaries, put them back. If you never had boundaries, put them in. So I already been talking to y'all about this. I've been talking about this a bunch already. So appreciate that, Ali, getting those likes up. Thank you. So discipline is a byproduct of structure, ladies and gentlemen. Discipline is a byproduct of structure. I told you our discipline is the foundation or the mindset piece of what we do over here. The challenge many people have with discipline is that you go about it incorrectly how to get it. Discipline is not something that you force upon yourself. You don't force feed yourself discipline. Whenever I'm talking to someone, they say one of their challenges is some type of discipline or consistency or persistence, something like that. And I ask them, well, what do you think you need to do about it? And they'll say something like, well, I just got to make myself do it, or I got to get motivated, or I got to push myself, or I got to be more disciplined, or those don't work. You can't force yourself to be disciplined, ladies and gentlemen. The way you get disciplined is to have a structure. I gave you a simple example of a structure in the first point, which is scheduling out your day. A calendar is a structure. Why is a calendar a structure? Calendar is a structure because it's finite. Structures are finite. Structures have a strong beginning and a strong end. There's a form to them. There's a border. Like the United States allegedly has a structure. Why? Because it has a border. It says, here's where the United States ends and here's where the other country begins. And there is a line there. And you can't just cross that line whenever you feel like it. And yes, I get that. You can insert your own jokes right there. The whole point of a structure, ladies and gentlemen, is that there are borders. It ends. It starts here. It ends here. Good thing about a calendar is that the day begins and the day ends. So if you use a day planner and you know that your work day ends at 5 o'clock and it starts at 9 o'clock, that means everything needs to get done today somehow, some way needs to fit in between 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. Now you got to make some decisions about what can I actually do? What am I actually going to do? What am I not going to do? What's the priority? What is not? Boundaries are what allows structures to exist. If you don't have boundaries, you don't have a structure. If you don't have boundaries, you do not have a structure. All right, so if you don't have borders, you don't have a country. If you don't have boundaries, you don't have a structure. Okay, and once you have a structure, you can be disciplined, because discipline only means you look at the structure and you follow what the structure tells you to do. That's it. When you hire a personal trainer, the personal trainer gives you structure. They say, all right, come to the gym at this time, do these exercises,